What is management by objective and how is it carried out? Well, management by objective is an approach to management developed or put forward by Peter Drucker in his book in 1954. And the crux of it is that employees and managers must work together for the purpose of establishing goals and objectives for a particular job or function, creating an action plan for their implementation, and for the evaluation and adjustment of those goals and objectives based upon the results of the situation. So generally, management by objective is carried out very similarly to the management process, but it incorporates the input of the employee along with the manager throughout. So the input of the manager keeps all goals and objectives consistent with the goals and objectives of the organization. The input of the employee makes certain that the employee has an understanding of what is expected of them. They have buy-in because, once again, they've contributed to establishing the standards applicable to them. It helps create a common level of understanding between the manager and the employee or subordinate as to what are the priorities with regard to activities. All of these things are hugely beneficial as part of the management process because it increases employee loyalty, buy-in, dedication, and generally performance for the manager. And likewise, the manager, it becomes more efficient and effective in managing these activities of the employee. So the management by objective process generally begins with establishing goals and establishing objectives that will move towards those goals. Once again, these have to be related to the personal goals and objectives of the individual and the goals and objectives of the organization. And then the establishment of a plan or course of action for pursuing these goals, achieving these objectives. Now, as these activities are carried out, there needs to be a plan or means and method established. It's best to establish quantifiable metrics to appraise the performance throughout this period. So what is the result of the action plan? Was the employee successful in achieving their objectives, goals, standards? Okay, so based upon the results and the appraisal of those results, the manager and employee can work together to modify the plan of action or even modify the goals and objectives themselves as part of the process, roles, responsibilities of the employee. So this is management by objective in a nutshell and how it's implemented as part of the management process.